doesn't sweat. That is very, very unique feature of Acabado fondant. It is weather friendly. It is also well known for its ability to withstand temperature changes. Wet, rainy, or dry season, Acabado fondant withstands all. So just like we say, in any condition, I deal with you. In any condition, Acabado fondant. Then the fifth one, it is long lasting. Acabado fondant can stay over 6 months and still retain its characteristics. Please, when we say this, we don't mean that you should just leave it out. Of course, we all know when we finish using our fondant, we wrap it neatly. So if you wrap neatly, you store it in good condition, it's going to be very, very lasting. It is easy to preserve and very much reusable. That is another unique feature of Acabado fondant. It is easy to preserve it. Refrigeration is not needed at all. It is not compulsory that you refrigerate it. Hence, any unused fondant that is well preserved is reusable, as long as you do not expose it to any unused one to air. Just as I said, you don't just throw it around, just wrap it neatly, store it in a cool, room temperature, and you can be sure that your fondant, you can reuse it again whenever you want to reuse. It saves time and energy, and of course, stress. With Acabado fondant, you can be sure to save time and energy. Always remember, with Acabado fondant, you'll be able to up your cake decorating plate in no time. As soon as somebody places an order and you've got Acabado fondant with you, believe you me, your cake is as good as ready, because it enables you to save time, you save energy. Just imagine the time and energy you spend in getting the ingredients, measuring them and cooking them and eating them. Of course, a lot of us know how to make fondant, but what about the stress? What about the cost? What about the time? So all of this is what Acabado has made life easier for bakers by providing the Acabado easy to roll fondant for all. So with Acabado easy to roll fondant, you've got a lot that you are saving. And so I'm asking you to patronize us, buy our fondant, and save yourself so much time, so much energy. Okay? It is affordable and it is available. Acabado fondant is not expensive at all. It is very affordable and also available. Do a complete costing on what it takes to make just 1 kg of fondant at home, and you definitely agree with us that Acabado fondant is very affordable. We all know what it costs now, icing sugar alone. So by the time you are doing your icing sugar, you buy other things that you need to make your fondant. By the time you have done the costing, believe you me, you will surely agree with me that buying Acabado fondant takes the stress, although the stress you cannot quantify. The time you wasted, you cannot quantify. But using that fondant, you will have been able to save yourself stress, time, energy, and you get your cake ready on time. So you've got a lot to enjoy when you use the fondant. Neat environment. Acabado fondant helps to avoid messy working space, which of course is true. Whenever you bury your fondant, you know what all the things you do, how you did and roll it and do all that. So, but with the fondant again, less messy environment that you're working with. Easy costing, which is what I just told you. Acabado fondant helps you to do a more accurate costing for your cake when billing the customer. I mean, when you're trying to cost your customer, cost your cake, some of us are always asking the question, how much will I charge for this cake? When you are calculating, you already know what fondant is. So you simply add the cost, instead of you calculating the price of this, the price of that, and all that. So it is what Acabado has helped to provide and deliver. Of course, she was a baker too, so she has gone through the process and decided that fine, with she making the fondant available. We have to make you to be able to cost your cakes easier too. So all of these are the very good reasons why you see that Acabado fondant is the best for you when making your cakes. Acabado fondant protects cakes from going bad as it seals up the outside surface of the cake. Hence, fondant cakes can last longer. I'm sure you all agree with that. When the cake is covered, it definitely lasts better. Decorating possibilities to Acabado fondant are uniqueness. Lots of versatility can be achieved with Acabado fondants, which of course is the key thing. There's no how when you're using fondants to make your case that you can not decorate a lot. I'm sure we all agree. With fondant case, you can always make better options. You have a lot of options than the other type of cake. So that is that for me. All right. So do you have any challenges getting Acabado fondants in your education? Please feel free to let us know. And if you have issues with our fondants, also let us know. Any questions, please? Sis, questions? Ask them. Huh? Any questions on our fondant? Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, a round of applause for the Yes. I said earlier that I have a gift for you. Yeah. So, Acabado meet again. I said I have a gift for you.
Thank you.
Acabado meet again.
19.0.
Calligraphy. I said I have a gift. Acabado meet again. Acabado meet again. Yes. I have a gift for you too. For coming. She came by after 7, right?
Wow.
Calligraphy. Calligraphy. Yeah. I have nowhere. I like showing this. Now, Acabado meet greet. 19.0. Now, I promise. I don't worry. Calm down. Don't be fight. Calm down. Calm down. Now, I promise to tell us what to have while purchasing Acabado-based colors in the market. So I have these 5 tips for you. What you have to know while buying Acabado-based color in the market. Okay. So if you have your pen, have your book, you can jot down why I say it out. Okay? Acabado-based colors, they are the best in Nigeria and also the best in Africa. Someone came this morning and said, Acabado, I'm just coming back from Enugu and I saw your products in Nsukka. I was like, you don't know before say we did in Nsukka. So she was surprised. She was thinking that we are basically on just this particular state levels. But trust me, Acabado now is going places. Acabado, you can get Acabado products in Enugu, in Jigawa, in Kano, in Kaduna, in Ogun State, in Abuja. The only place we've not been to is Bauchi for now, okay, because there's no bomb there. But we'll soon be there, okay? So you can also get Acabado in Côte d'Ivoire, in Burkina Faso, in Cameroon. We have our distributors there. You can get Acabado products in Togo, in Sierra Leone. We have distributors there right now. Those people that we give, that buys from us and they market Acabado products for us over there. So Acabado is going places. A round of applause for Acabado. So that is why I said that Acabado is the best based color in Nigeria, and I am proud to beat my chest and say in Africa now, because we are known all over Africa now. Okay, our goal is to reach the world, not just only Africa. So we are in South Africa. I forgot South Africa. I'm going to mention South Africa. we are in South Africa. So we are going places. So if you have bakers there in all these countries that I mentioned, you can tell them that Acabado is there. If they say where, call us. We'll give you the contact of our distributor over there that they can get these colors or any of our products from these platforms. Okay. Now I made mention again about dust color. Now dust color. Now why I don't like profile, why dust color is not advisable is that it won't give you what you want, especially the red. Dust color won't give you what you want. And most dust colors are not edible. Quote me. Most dust colors are not edible. What I mean by edible is you can't take them, as in you can't take it, you can't taste it. Okay? They are not edible. But Acabado paste color is edible enough. You can take it, if you can test it, anyhow you want it, you can use it. So be careful about dust colors. I'm not trying to spoil anybody's business, okay? So, but be careful of dust colors. Lest I forget, we are live on YouTube as I'm speaking now. In fact, I'm seeing myself on YouTube. Hello. So, viewers out there, please be mindful of dust colors, okay? Be mindful of dust colors. And also, if you have your baker friends that can't make it here, you can tell them to join us live on YouTube. Okay, the link is shared on our family group. You can take the link there and share so that they can join, or they can go to our YouTube page and Start Right Recipe, subscribe, and get to enjoy the live event happening here in Acabado Products International. Please clap for me. So let's move forward. Okay. Now, the 5 facts that you need to know about Acabado basic colors, why buying from the market. Let me dictate why you just them. Okay. Now, number 1. Or should I post it on the group? I'll post it on the group, right? So for the benefit of those here, for the benefit of those watching live. So it's best I say it out, okay? So please, okay? Let's go. Now, the 5 facts that one needs to know why buying Acabado base colors. Okay? Number 1, the top cap is crested with Acabado Products International and logo. The top cap is crested with Acabado Products International and logo. The top cap is crested with Acabado Products International and logo. Now, what do I mean by the top cap? Now, this is what I mean by the top cap here. Okay, this top cap, this is the top cap. Okay, just like my shirts. And most of you people have not acknowledged me for my shirts today, or for Acabado shirts. Are we not looking fine?
Very fine, but we don't have it.
Who wants a shirt like this?
I want. I'll do my size.
Okay. Now let's move forward. Don't worry, we'll settle the shirts argument later. Okay? Now, this is what I mean by the top cap. The top cap is crested with Acabado Products International and logo. Now, if you go to the market and you see this top cap, but you did not see Acabado Products International crested at the top here, please don't buy. I'm not saying about this one, though. Okay? If you did not see this thing, okay, for our viewers out there. Now, if you don't see this this Acabado Products International crested at the top cap, please do not buy. Okay? Do not buy. Then over here, this is what I mean by the top cap. This is the cap. Okay? Now, at the top cap here, you see Acabado Products International crested along with the cap. Please, if you don't see this at the market, do not buy. That product should be tagged as fake. Okay? Just like I said before earlier, that you've been having complaints from customers, from you bakers, that you've been having problems with Acabado colors. Like you buy red, if you mix it, you will see blue.
Pink.
If you buy blue, you will see pink. So that is not us. So people are actually imitating Acabado products, and God will catch your money. God will catch your money. So, number 2, the bottom has the name Acabado written in capital letters. The bottom has the name Acabado written in capital letters. The bottom has the name Acabado written in capital letters. Now, this is what I mean by the bottom. Okay, this is the bottom. This is the bottom. Now, this is the bottom. This is the bottom. This is the bottom. Now, the bottom itself, if you look at the bottom there, you will see Acabado written in capital letters. Now, this is the bottom. For our viewers out there, this is the bottom. This is the bottom. It has the name Acabado written underneath there. So, if you don't see this at the market, okay, possibly you might see this. You did not see this. Please don't buy. Please don't buy. Okay? I don't want to bring up more emphasis about this. I don't want to bring up more emphasis. But if I should do, possibly, okay, maybe let me not say what I want to say. Okay, so if you don't see this, please do not buy. Okay? Now that's number 2 fact. Number 3 fact, the top sticker has the name, has Acabado name. The top sticker has Acabado name and logo, along with the color name written on this. The top sticker has Acabado name and logo, along with the color name written on it. I'll go back again. The top sticker has Acabado name and logo, along with the color name written on it. Now, this is what I mean by the top sticker. Not the crested one. The top sticker is pasted on top of the cap. Okay? The top sticker is crested on top of the cap. So this is the top sticker. If you look at the top sticker there, you will see Acabado name and logo on this top sticker. You will see Acabado name and logo on this top sticker. For our viewers out there, this is what I mean by the sticker. Okay? You will see Acabado name and logo on top of the top sticker. So if you don't see this, and you see this, and you don't see this, please don't buy. Okay? It is tagged as fake. Okay? And if you get any of the perpetrators imitating Acabado products or Acabado face colors, please do not hesitate to call my number. Okay? I will say my number for you guys. Or okay, let me finish the list so that I'll call the number. Now, number 4, the size sticker. The size sticker has the color name. The size sticker has the color name, NAFDAC approved number, badge number, weight, Acabado name with logo, company's address, email, websites, barcode written on it, Should I come back again? Okay. Now, for our viewers out there, number 4 said the size sticker has the color name, NAFDAC approved number, the batch number, the weight, Acabado name with logo, company's address, email, website, barcode written on it. So this is what I mean by the size sticker. This is what I mean by the size sticker. Now this size sticker contains all these things that I just mentioned: the company name, the color of the item itself, the company's address, the barcode. Now this is the barcode here. Okay. Why the barcode is there is for those that are buying at the store. Store in what I mean by the store, ShopRite or any of these Just Right, these local stores that we normally have. Okay, that you can get all sorts of things. You can also get Acabado paste colors from there. Now this barcode is what they use in scanning for it, and once they scan it, they will get the price, the production date, everything on their system. Okay, that's the essence of this barcode. Now, if you don't see all these things that I mentioned here, please do not buy. That product should be tagged as fake. Okay, so if you don't see all these things that I mentioned, please do not buy. Lastly, the top cover is sealed completely and can only be opened with a twist. The top cover is sealed completely and can only be opened with a twist. Now, this is what I mean by the top cover. If you look at the top cover, it is sealed completely, just like this. Okay, it is sealed completely and can only be opened if I twist it. Okay, that's when you can open this particular item. Now, if you go to the market and all these 5 factors that I mentioned here are not being seen by you, please do not buy. Okay? If you notice anyone, please call this number 090 75 000 101. I'll go back again. 090 75 000 101. So call this number and we'll attend to your request. Okay? That's for that. Also, please don't forget that the Acabado Cake Syrup Challenge has ended, and the winner will be announced. That submission of video rather has ended, and the challenge it started last month, July, and of which it will end, I think today or tomorrow. Okay, 25th. It will end on the 25th of this month. Why the winner will be announced on the 26th. So if you are part of those that submitted your video and your video is being what they call it, approved, just know that you will be sent a link to give to your viewers out there to vote for you via our YouTube channel. And there was this thing we post at the family group. There's, I think, 3 persons that are head to head now. So please vote for them, okay? I don't know them. So please vote for them. So the winner will be announced on the 26th of this month. And after that, we'll start immediately. Who wants to know our next challenge? Okay, we can start immediately with Acabado Fun Dance Challenge. Most of you don't know how to use Acabado Cake Syrup. Seriously, we were having problems with Acabado Cake Syrup, but I believe with Fun Dance, you can do many things with Fun Dance now. So we can start Acabado Fun Dance Challenge immediately after the winners will be announced on the 26th of this month, whereby the winner gets a chance to win 100,000 naira. It's a round of applause for Acabado. So prepare yourself, okay? Make sure to participate in the challenge and stand a chance of winning 100,000 naira just for that, just for you, okay? You know what that money can do for you, it can go a long way. So please, submit your videos. If If you don't start, if you don't know what to do with fondant, just check around you. As a baker, you should know what to do with fondant. You should know what to do with fondant. Okay? So tell us how you use your fondant. Make a video of yourself while doing anything with your fondant. Not with your fondant, or not per se with your fondant, with Acabado fondant. Okay? With Acabado fondant. Tell us what you do with Acabado fondant. Don't show us. Let us see your method from step 1 to the last step. Let us see every step and explain your way why you're doing what you're doing. Okay? And submit your video. Go to the link on our bio on our Instagram page to find a web page there where you can submit your video. Okay? Now, who is ready for lecture? Okay, I should keep on talking. Now, one of our facilitators is here, and I believe she's ready to unleash what she has for us today. So please, that being said, please, your phone should be kept on silent and no video is allowed. Acabado meets and greets. Now, that being said, let's welcome on stage Esperanza's kids.
I want to examine your size. That was why I asked. Because if you are my size, you don't need food again. Just topping it with water. So good morning, everybody. Good morning. Again. How was our night? I'm happy to see you guys. Thank you. I'm happy to see you guys. So today's class, I don't know why your face is looking familiar, not familiar again. Today's class is hands-on for everybody, not just for me. You can see I'm wearing my Christmas clothes. I am looking. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm wearing my Christmas clothes. So this work is going to be for all of us. First off, someone is going to start covering our tummy while I'm speaking the English. So who is going to volunteer? We need to cover our tummy. If we don't cover our tummy, I will teach whatever I want to teach by imagination. And the other of us are wearing Christmas clothes. So I will cover. I will cover.
What is a cake without cakes of colors? With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration.
Well, we are going to learn despite our Christmas clothes. Are you? Yes. Ginny did from. It's mine. I don't have any. But when you finish covering, I can take it back. I think I need something.
What is a cake without cakes of colors? With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado fondant, it tells you what can judge the cake by its cover. Soft, Sleep. Our color band to you gives the freedom to explore.
I'm giving you the first one. You are going to pay me. I'm not expensive. My own is not jollof rice and chicken. So she's going to cover. I don't know which method she's going to use, but whatever method she's going to use, all of us will learn. Even me too, because I learn a lot. So you can start working on the camera. Okay, so we are going to be doing bridal shower cake. Bridal shower. You know that when we are talking about bridal shower cakes, we are talking about
What is a cake? With cakes of colors. With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado fondant, it tells you what can judge the cake by its cover. Soft, sleek, our color band to you gives the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado fondant.
no. You know, I like to explain. When I say one, even if you are not Igbo, you understand what I mean. Adi? Yes. I didn't need to try to understand one. There are things that you don't use English to say. Come back and say it in our way. You understand? Maybe? You get I when your mama goes, you don't I when I come here and
What is a cake? With cakes of colors. With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado fondant, it tells you what can judge the cake by its cover. Soft, sleek, our color band to you gives the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake, what is comes a cake recipe without pops of colors. With Acabado fondant, colors you are the essence can judge the cake the celebration by its cover. Soft, sleek, it tells you what and who is celebrating. Acabado fondant, our color band perfect gives the freedom to explore your creativity and style. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great with every
chick. Is it chick or chick? Chick, I mean, yeah. Because chick. There's some people say it's a chic cake, and some people say it's a cheap cake. Chick, I mean, So we are going to be doing a chic cake. Everybody's happy. Yes. Chic cake. So bridal shower. We're going to be doing carnation flower, which is about the most simplest kind of flower. Like you don't know what to do now. You are stuck. You just need to do flower now that you can use now. Apart from the simple rose, carnation is also the simplest flower you can make. Okay, so cover. When sister is ready, she will cover our cake. Then we'll start. We have different methods of covering. We have paneling, and we have what again? And it's not blanket and paneling, and which other one? Network don't go. Which other one? I will tell you in Nigeria. So whichever one that comes very easy for you, all of them are quite okay. Now, some people say depend on what you are covering, and also depend on the height of your cake. There is a height of cake you cannot use blankets. because by the time you finish, the down here will not be looking nice. Now, there is a rule to covering your cake if you don't want to be having gathers. You know what I mean by gathers? Those gathers down here. What's the rule? Thank God all of us knows the gathers are deep. But what is the rule? If you must not have gathers, what will you do so that you don't have those gathers down here? If I'm covering my cake, wait, are we doing cake covering? Let me go back to my sheet cake. Because nobody is talking of my jollof rice and journey. What's the rule? Number one rule. Sister, how far is it hard? This one, this one. You know? No. So number one rule of covering without having gathers is what? Make sure your fondant is not light. For this, my wonderful bakers that will collect 5,000 naira for 12 inches cake. I know what I'm saying. And they are here looking at me. Eh? I know what I'm saying. They are looking at me. And you will come and use this 500 grams of fondant to cover the 12 inches. Then you roll out the life out of the fondant. Now when you bring it out, you are seeing the next person through the fondant. I know what I'm saying now. When you cover the cake, you are seeing the color of the cake. And even if your papa and Baba Law, it must be rough. That is number one. It must. Even if your papa are the highest prophets, then it must be rough. So when you are micing, know what you are micing. Don't mice to your own detriment.
What is a cake without cakes are great. Colors. With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado Fondante, it tells you what can judge the cake by its cover. Soft, sleek, our color band to you gives the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado Fondante, a perfect
5 kg of fondant to cover 8 inches cake. Because if your cake is soft, what will happen? If I see 5 kg of fondant to cover 8 inches cake, and my cake is a soft cake, what will happen? Huh?
What is a cake without cakes are great. Colors. With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado Fondante, it tells you what can judge the cake by its cover. Soft, sleek, our color band to you gives the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado Fondante, a perfect finishing. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake, what is comes a cake recipe without pops of colors. With Acabado Fondant colors, you are the essence can judge the cake celebration by its cover. Soft, sleek, it tells you what and who is celebrating. Acabado Fondante, our color band perfect gives the freedom to explore your creativity and style. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake comes a great recipe.
I take full responsibility. So. still going to show you guys how we are going to get like a pit for our bride. Bridal shower means there is wedding by the corner. And now, it depends on what our bride wants. You know that a lot of us force our consent on clients. This is what is raining because you see the ABC do it. This is what they are doing for bridal shower. And this is what you must do. On top their money. Because you want to go and try that design. They said, in fact, I am telling you authoritatively, in Nigeria today, this design is what they are using for bridal shower. And for bridal shower, it must be. Yes, we do it. We do it. When we are not okay with fondant, don't you use time to persuade people to go to Bata? We do it. We're inside, that's why I'm saying it free. If it's outside, I cannot say it. We do it. So, first of all, get to know your bride's concept. Just tell you, I want to cover the cake. Put happy birthday. Now put God. And for the person, that your decorated cake is not nice. Yeah. True. They just want you to put, and for you, that put this thing, it's not nice. So what do we do? If you have that kind of scenario, what do you do? What do you do? At the same time, remember that I'm painting scenarios here, why she's coughing. At the same time, remember that if you make something that is not fine and you post it, you will not be there to explain to me and to this sister and to this sister that this is what the bride wants. We are just saying that this is what you posted, this is what you done. Do. Abi? Just like wedding cake. When you do one kind of Benga wedding cake, you know that you are not going to be there to explain to people. Now so she say make I do a more. Now the cake, what we receive, you know say now wait till you produce. So what do we do in that kind of scenario? What do we do? So what do we do? I thought it's an interactive class. I'll come and sit down and watch you. What do we do? You will not post it. I don't catch them. We do something not nice. I rather not post it than for us to see that this cake is not nice. See now,
Ma, I think maybe you post bracket open and bracket like
number one, good. Please that you are going to church. I like it. Nice.
I need to understand the context of the customer. And for the fact that the cake is simple does not mean it will not be fine. Okay? It can be simple, it can be neat, it can be classy. Yeah. So I see no reason why I cannot post it. That's my concept.
Beautiful. Another one, we are still going to church. Now, you know, there is a way you can cover a very simple cake and it will be very beautiful. The only rule in this kind of case is to make sure your cake is extremely neat. extremely neat. Don't allow your village people to come in contact with you at that point in time. A cake that is neat is already beautiful, with or without decorations. The reason why we have so many cuts and paste is because you have so many patch. They call it patch. You now want to cover it up. Let us say you will cut and put this one, cut and put this one. That other one is still showing, cut and put another thing there. Smoother. There are some things even the smoother will not do. The smoother will even break that the same. So in case if you want to see the water, the brown water system. So instead of you to do something that is not beautiful enough or you are not proud enough, you know you can actually use this to cross, right? You can actually use it. Okay, so when you are entering the challenge for water for fondant, make sure that one is going to go. Are you sure? So when you are entering the challenge for the fondant, please make sure you know the rules guiding fondants. You know, when you start your fondant class, these are the basics they should teach you in your fondant class. Once you enter fondant class, these are the rules you must know before you venture into fondant. But the thing is, most of us will go for baking class. Our next class, advanced class. Our next class, castle cake. And we have become pro. So we end up not going down to the basics again. We have basics for all these things. This is not rock science. You must know the tricks. And when you come down and learn the basics, your movement is very fast. But when you keep doing corner, bokom this side and bokom the other side, you are still going to be lacking behind because there are the basics you don't know. Bottle of Coke after covering. Now, if you are using blanket method and your fondant is this thick, do you think there's anything that will make you to have gathers? The next thing that can make you to have a rough cake, even in blanket method, with a fondant that is this thick, is what? Is what? The fondant class is what? If I'm using blanket method to cover my cake, and my fondant is this thick, but my cake is rough, what do you think will make that cake to be rough? Remember, the fondant is not be rough. From the cross. It's a crumb cutting. Many people are flowing. It's a crumb cutting. Because some people, we put the butter icing.
What is a cake without cakes of colors? With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado Fondante, it tells you what can judge the cake by its cover. Soft, sleek, our color band to you gives the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado Fondante, a perfect finishing. Acabado colors. a perfect finisher. Cakes are great. With every great cake, what is comes a cake recipe without pops of color.
Maybe outside, I'll be like, oh, no, please. In Nigeria industry, no, we don't do that. She needs our word. She can, if you need to see a good baker, give the person nothing, little or nothing to work with. If the person gives you a good cake, the person is a good. He knows what they are doing. And you should train yourself in that manner, because you can be in the village one day, someone takes a job, and you don't have all your equipment. You know these molds. You know the molds. You know, molds have made us to be very lazy. Yeah. See molds. When we left, we didn't have mold now. We only have that green cutter, flower cutters. Abi? Yes. We have that green cutter, flower cutter, and we have crimper. Yeah. Yes. Some people are just remembering crimper. Your crimper, where has it gone to? So I'm just reminding you that you once had a crimper. And that time, if you didn't buy it, you are not even started paying. Welcome to the Gen Z world. We need to go back to that basics. We need to go back to physical. We need to go back. Because mode has made it very, very easy for everybody. And you find out that we are not being as creative as before. Yeah. We now depend on molds, printouts, artificial flowers, fox ball, and what have you, paper, rice paper, and all the papers. We need to go back to where we were creative. That if you are making a task today, you mold the princesses, because you didn't have anything like printing the princess. It's either you mold. Are we still discussing the crimper? We are still discussing crimper. We have left that stage. We are still using crimper in today's world, but it's not how you used to use it then. Because before it used to be the edges of our cake. Yes. Have you? Now we use it now. We still use crimper now. But for what? For that. Yeah. You can use it to create so many things. The floor of your cake, the board, you can use it to crimp the whole corner. You can use it just about you being creative. That's what I said. Because the molds and everything that is in the market has made us rely mostly on mold. And we spend so much money. And some of these molds, you've not used it up to 10 times. And you keep buying. And half of your money that you're supposed to be using as your profit or as your salary to pay yourself, you're using it to buy mold for something that you can actually create by yourself. So that's why I said we need to go back to the basics. We need to go back to the old days. If you know you must save money in today's economy, you don't say you know it's anywhere now, Andy. You don't read. How many molds will you buy to do a particular job? How many molds? Some of the molds you have are just there collecting dust. Not use them. So we do keep buying. You have so many things to do with money now. You have so many things to do with money. So it's high time we go back to when we can be creative with one or two of our tools. You can use a particular tool to create as many things as possible. You just have to think it out. That time you're using to watch movie. This is the thing to brainstorm. go through Pinterest, YouTube, anything, learn something different every day. You can see something that looks so stupid that you use it and make something so beautiful. Just learn. Bring out 30 minutes of your time. You know, scientists say that once you stop learning, your brain cells start dying. Yeah. You can be 22 and telling me you're still young. Your brain cell is dying because you're just using it to watch only movies and check waiting another person we are going events that is not bringing money to your table. So there are so many ways you can learn. Make sure every day you learn one thing, something new. You should try it, my dear. Thank you so much. You can get something beautiful. Thank you. So when we cover our cake and we have something like this, you know, we are seeing the lines. What do we do? Everybody's talking. One person says very good.
To get it, like roll out another one, very light, very thin, then put it on it, place it on and trim it out.
Beautiful. Another way, beautiful. Another way. Network don't go. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so roll out another front hand and cover. That's all. No. You can decorate with flowers. That's what I was saying. She said you can do what? Decorate with what? Flowers. Round the line, even when the flower is not part of the design. Our creeper is back. You can use the creeper and do what? Even when the creeper is not part of the you do what? You must be creeped whether you like it or not. They will like it. You see how right beside one final shower, I say they will even like it. You can actually smooth it out with the smoother. That's another beautiful one. But it takes your expert hand and patience to do that. It's not everybody that has the patience. Okay. So what else can we do? You don't finish. Huh? Royal icing. Good. You can equally use royal icing to do that. Use the royal icing. You know, a lot of people don't know that so many things you cover up with fondant, you do it with royal icing. Just make sure you get royal icing that is the exact color of that fondant, and you are good to go. That's why you have so many wedding cakes that don't have butter. I know that there are a lot of us now. If I say do tiered cake, there's no way you not put butter. Even if Tinubu is coming here today, butter must be on that cake. Because you cannot afford for us to see the thing that is in between the two cakes. Adi? Yeah. Even if hail is falling, butter must be there. Because you don't want us to see this one and the next one that is coming. But you have seen so many beautiful wedding cakes online without butter. And it's fine, right? They are beautiful, right? Yes. So what do you think they used to do it? It's not machines that make it now. It's human being like me and you. So when you finish, first make sure your cake is neat. Then when you finish, you use royal icing. If you pipe your royal icing, use your scraper and scrape out the excess. So everything is the same. I'm entering cake covering class instead of bridal shower class.
That line that is by the side, I also want to use your head.
Can you use royal icing and cover it? But I will tell you to smoothen it out very well. It will go. She doesn't have to cut smoother. She has to use smoother, smoothen it out. Paraventure, you refuse to go because your village people were in a meeting that use royal icing. Oh my God. Just there and scrape that. Whatever you do, once you apply royal icing, make sure sure you scrape out the excess because there will definitely be excess. And when I say use realizing, you know that some people go and use the mouth 1M. So put here. And I bet you some people don't know 1M that I just mentioned. You don't know 1M? You know it. How does it look like? You don't know it. Okay, so use very tiny mouths. You can use 2. Number 2. If you cannot cut out number 2 from your piping bag yourself, you know you can cut the piping bag to give you the number you want. You know you cannot do that. You use also number 2 and do it. You are not plastering the whole cake. You are just filling in that space because the more you make it to the peak, it will be obvious that there's something that they are different. So just something very small and then remove the excess and we are good to go. So you can use a thin layer to cover the whole, like my beautiful sister said. You can use your smoothers to smoothen it out and make it very beautiful, or you can use realizing to cover. I'm giving you expos for people going into fondant challenge. Okay, so we start. Our cake is ready. Now we have our bride. But this bride, I want to twist up the bride. We have our printed bride already. But I want to make her clothes to be sugar. We have clothes already. But I want to turn these clothes into sugar. Understand? Understand? People don't know understand. Understand. It's understand. So we are going to turn these clothes into sugar. Sometimes you can cut it out. Sometimes you leave it if it's your first time of doing it, so you know the precision. So you don't can do clothes that is bigger than the bride. Do you understand? So if it's your first time of doing it, you can leave the clothes on. So you know the beginning and the end. So you know what you are putting. Me, I can decide to remove the clothes. Just cut it off like this. Put it and then do the rest with my sugar. So, what do I use to stick on my cake? Cannot use water. I'm managing water. So you're not going to say that she used water. You see what I'm doing. What am I doing? Now this person will copy somebody exam and copy your name and your class and your reg number. I know I said I'm managing what I mean now. But I was reading something and I was asking, what's the meaning of what I'm doing? Using water to be rubbing my fingers. And you tell me I'm still managing water. I know that already. So what am I doing? What am I doing? I need someone to tell me what I'm doing. I'm doing something.
Yeah, activating the starch.
Bless you! God bless, no one, you are my color. I'm activating the same thing, the fondant, because I didn't come with one. I said I am managing water, and I was doing something. And I asked him, what am I doing? And I am managing the water. CMC on the fondant. I need the fondant to work for me. That's why I say you can use what you have to create things. Just know the science behind all this thing. I don't have CMC. I don't have CMC to do sugar glue. But I can make sugar glue from my fondant. I think that's what I'm doing. Don't have to make me the
You are managing one.
I am managing this water quality. Don't make it very obvious to people that I am managing it. Okay, so I'm activating the CMC in the fondant because the fondant is made with what? CMC. So I'm calling the CMC in the fondant. Someone, I need you here. The gum. Yes, I'm sending it message. Oh yeah, they come. I need you now. Because if I put water and put this thing, all these things will wash. It will start fading. That's why I need sugar glue. Please, under no circumstances will you use glue gum. Some of us use it. Don't use glue gum. Don't use non-edible gum. Whatever you are doing on the edge should be edible. If you don't know how, ask. When you ask, someone will tell you. Just let's make it safe. So at this point, you can see effortlessly. You cannot see. You cannot see. You don't need to see. Just feel it. Have you seen it? So if I need to activate here, I just activate it. I did only one part because I need it to stick on. Now it don't stick. You need to see. Abi, it don't stick. Did the color wash? No. It did not wash, right? But had even I just put the water and put it. By now, this woman, her color will now be changing white, black, all the colors will be mixing together. So I activated, I called forth things that were not as go there. Glory. So I called forth the CMC and it came forth. Then it now helps me to stick it up. Simple. And my printout is still looking same. Because I did not do what I did. By now, we'll be having they don't call it bleaching, they call it something else. From your mouth to God's ears. It's not organic, yo. We are still waiting for organic Vaseline. That's about the only thing that doesn't have organic. So I leave it, when I call for the CMC, I leave it for a little while for it to come to the surface before I stick. Don't be in a hurry. Okay, so I'll start making the dress. The pleat method I want to do, you can use what's it called? Dowel rod to make it. You can use hand. I love working with free hand because it's not everything you keep getting tools for. But that doesn't mean I will impose my free hand on you. You must do it. Never see take away one bit client. You must make it for that. And it must be. God, the way I said it. Not your leg. For their money again. So do what your client likes what they love, because they are the ones paying for it. The same way you will go and buy rice, they will not tell you you must take rice and beans with fear. Okay, we start. Whatever I'm doing is so that tomorrow you remember it. We are learning at the same time. We are laughing so that tomorrow you remember everything I've said. Because if I come here and I just start and speak through my nose and go, let me by the next time the next facilitator comes, by the time they leave, you won't remember what I said. You just remember scanning few. Maybe if the English is too much, that's why you remember. Do you get? But I am bringing it down in such a way you understand what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? Because nothing stops me from coming here. You get me? All of you will say, yes. And I will go. And you will beat me. I will go. And then I go. The next person that asks the other one, what did she say? So if you don't understand what I'm saying, ask me now. Because whatever we are doing now, I want you to practice it. Either send me a picture or tag me. Let me see what you're able to do. Any place I teach, I would love to see what you be able to create with that. So tag me or send me a message. Let me see you. Tag me. Which one is which platform is the widest now? Is the easiest. Everybody is on that network. Facebook or Instagram. Instagram again. TikTok. It's like some are not even on them. Telegram. Our people will say they play. If I give WhatsApp, there are some people that will not allow me to sleep again. 12:30 a.m. Someone is calling me, ma. When I was turning that pleat, it was not pleating. What do I do? Abi? Mama, God forbid. Acabado is enough for all of us. Tag me on Instagram. Let me see your job. My handle is Esperanza Cakes NG on Instagram. Esperanza Cakes NG. I'm not giving you WhatsApp. Some people will start following me, their village people. And now be calling me by 12 a.m. That our please. And you were saying that, what did you now say you should use and do it? Are you guys ready? I'm actually waiting for you. So I've gotten the dress. But this one is quite heavy. I'm not supposed to use something heavy because if I use something heavy, what will happen? So slide down. Acabado for that is as well. There's not the time that you are working with and is tearing, breaking, not coming together. The amount of CNCs, everything is perfect. And the smell. Have you seen the smell? And then they're not clapping. Sometimes you just like chewing gum. You know? All right, so for my dress, I told you you can use towel rod to beat. Yes, you just keep putting towel rod under, one on top. Process for me, except I want to create something. There's a type of drape I want to create. I will go with that method. But for this one, I want to be fast because I have so many things to do. And I cannot come and start creating all these ones for just this dress. So what do I do? You have to be very precise. So, this one comes this way. Let me make it to make four. So this one comes this way. Are you guys seeing me? I fold it this way. Yeah? This first one is the measurement for every other thing. Some fondant, so as to lift it like this. Say bye bye, yo. I don't know. Sit down. So the next line, remember I folded this one this way. The next one is going the other way. So you just have to keep doing it. And it's the same thing with the first one. The first one is not longer than that one, and this one is not shorter at the back. Then I move to the next side again. Abi? I move this way again. Everything is equal. I move this way. I move like this. Are you guys getting it now? Yes. So when you finish, anyone that comes easy for you, I will not say you must use.
What is a cake?
Whether you like it or not. There is no not. Whether you like it or yes.
What is a cake? Cakes are of colors. With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With
So that's the first one. Now remember that when we are doing it, you will not just do one and use this one to cover the whole dress. You not tell the person, it is pre-skirt that is. Make it refine. Rather, let it eat for that. That's why they are collecting the money from the person. Let them pay for the fondant. So I want some parts to be like this. I just don't want it to be standing. So imagine you have the one making the dress for the person. Say
what is a cake? With cakes are of colors. With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado Fondante, it tells you what can judge the cake. by its color.
You can keep attaching. You know, another thing is long press. Do you understand? So we have to do it bit by bit to get all these ones. So are you guys understanding me? Yeah. I think after the close, we'll end the class. Are we still doing carnation? Yes. You must do it. Not you must not. Oh yes. And this one is not the Hey. Okay, so I have butterfly. When you are rolling fondants,
What is?
when you are rolling fondants and they are covering a round cake, how do you roll your fondant? Blankets. Dummy.
Randomly.
Yes, I'm wherever you. A round cake. And one side is long. Oh. Now, the other side now that is now spread out is now small. It's not go round. But one side is very long and thin. Make you they talk now. This when they go and play my. Intricate details. My yes or yes? Yes. Then no. Then no. When we see area, you know, area. I'll allow you to finish rolling. When you finish, I'll gather it together and say, I won't stop you. Jadi, you want to show me say do biology for school now. You do however. And I'll allow you to draw your hand. You know, one thing I've learned about cake making, yeah, I'm serious. When I'm teaching my students and we are doing that, I don't tell you stop. There are things that only experience can teach you. If I tell you stop, tomorrow you do it again. I'll allow you. Feel free. Show me your talent. Maybe you do biology. No problem. Enjoy yourself. When you finish, I say you don't finish. Say, hey, I gather it together. And you start afresh. Then I ask you, what do you think is your mistake? If you don't know your mistake, we will keep doing it until you know that this is a round cake. Why am I drawing long line? You can actually roll out round fondant. If you are covering a square cake, you can roll out square. Just know how to work with your sugar. Your sugar is your friend. I keep telling people, don't be scared of sugar. Now you the roller. If you go and you go spoil and start afresh. You don't go keep person. Abi? Abi person go die. Person not go die. Now this time and strength, you go chop. Okay.
Where's your
Thank you. Okay, so I want to attach this one to the one that we have already. This is one that will cover the next one. So I left it. So if this is the type you have, this side that is the ending, you cut it off. So it will be neat. Don't go and give your client and tell them, after all, they know that it's human being that is making it. It's not machine. When we are collecting money, we are machine. So you must come for next class. Make I go to one. It's a matter of cash. So I keep spreading. I don't want to overload it with water because I'm supposed to use sugar here to cover it. Okay, I don't cry. After all, it's human being that is doing it. Okay, so have you seen it? Have you seen how I did this? Have you guys seen it? Area!
I don't see it. I don't see it.
I like them. Most of them are my color. Like, all of them. They're selected. But there are people who look my color. Okay. When you're working with fondant, always be fast so it doesn't dry up. So you see that I have this excess here. Instead of pulling it again, I cut it off because this one now is going to show this one out again. Instead of folding it in, I cut it out. Head. You know that fondant can actually humble you during rainy season. Fondant don't humble you before?
Yes,
Last week. Area. Fondant will bring you down. You wear your mouth a sharp before you go come at the 10 clients. You know, let me explain to you. That's the skin. Why do you think it's like that? Why do you think it's like that? It's healing. But you know that there are things you can do to avoid it. There are some things you can do to avoid it. And your mouth will still be sharpening well as you are talking. Okay, so see the dress. I'm still going to do something here to cover here. Because if I'm not leaving this way, have you guys seen it? Yeah. Shebi is still the same size with the lady. And you don't pass them? No. Area? So I'm still going to use something to cover here. So they will not know how it started and how it ended. That doesn't mean that I will go and get something big. You know we like gold. Eh?
Excuse me, ma'am. You're trying to say something like this, something I can do to that sweating to avoid the sweat.
Okay. I didn't want to go there because I don't pass better at the teeth since. I don't pass my first stop. I don't pass first stop. You know, say teaching, they make me, and you go carry me, they go where I don't know. I go teach one thing, I go end up teaching 20, which I've done. So let me be coming back to my bus stop. Abi?
But you go shop at my bus stop.
I am here in the club now. No, you do a letter. So do a letter, two of us go job. Last. In the certain schools. Used to be taught in language. Abi? Person one fight, you don't meet me for talking language. Abi? Now I'm not doing like that. Come meet me for area. We will settle for there. So what do you do when your fondant is sweaty? These are all the basics you need to know in your fondant class. All these things. Because you can't do without them. The weather must come. The rainy season must come. Likewise, the Harmattan. Even if your papa na babalawo, you will still come. Abi? So what do you do? I said, my classes are always interactive. Not the only me go to speak this grammar, because not the only me go school.
Some people just pass keep on fine.
That's all of us take passer. The only thing say, at the end of the day, we'll go collect more paper for inside. So I'm just putting flowers here. So did you see how I brought out my phone?
Yes.
Did you see SS?
No.
The back is flat, right?
Yeah.
When I'm cutting it, it's as if I'm cutting the exact size of the flower. Yeah. Because when we do their mold, are you seeing it now? Area? Yeah. Are you seeing it? Yeah. So when we do mold, this back is puffy. Yeah. By the time you put it on your cake, it's like this. Because it's about to fall off. It's about to fall off. That's why it's giving you head like this. You bend down when you know something is supposed to bend down. So you put it and it's flat. You are not supposed to have excess here. You see, it's our own is flat too. So what do we do if our fondant is sweating? Should we add more or should we leave it? It's okay, right? Yeah. Is the bride briding? Oh, yeah. Okay. So we are back to carnation flowers. They are not even lively again. Carnation. We are back to carnation flower. Carnation flower. Carnation flower. Is it a carnation? Yes. It's a carnation. Come now, go do it. Even if you just want, let's do it. Because I need this one down. Flower. Give me joy. Let me do flower. Let's do flower. Instead of, I wanted to cover the border. I think our flower is more important than this. Yes. Okay, so if you have, okay, and let's mix this one and the flower. Just a little. Yes. Okay, so this carnation flower, not the enemy could do one. Not the only me. Everybody has been sitting down. Only this my sweet sister. Talk up. I talk up. I talk up. I talk up. Isn't she? Isn't she? She. No, that name was do this kind of thing. I talk up. No, that name. It's only cheese. You know, when cheese work together. Yeah. The cheese. You know, they always. You know, something unique about it. It's so fun. It doesn't make me cry. Okay, it's okay. So let's add. Let me add in the topper. Topper can go one side, so our flour can be one side. It's still subject to adjusting. Then the butterfly. Did you notice how I apply water? Yeah. Eh? You know that there are a lot of us that use that brush they used to apply egg or meat pie. Yeah. Area. They know what I'm saying. They will keep that one that has mouth white bristles. They will keep it, I use it just for this butterfly. They will now put a water way. And they will tell you it's not machine that did it, it is human being. Okay, I want to make I want to make my butterfly to be sitting. I don't want it flat. I'm rounding up. So you see how the butterfly is standing. It's not flat on the cake. Have you seen it? Yeah. Use the same color. Before you will say and you quote, I saw you when you use that pink. You can make it very flat. So if I just do one or two, you guys have an idea. Is that to go from that? Go remaining from that. If I do one or two, you guys have an idea. Except we want many hands here so that we can create as many as possible. You know what took our time is that we started from the basics. We started from covering cake. Because I didn't have covered the dummy and I came here. For not finish. Abi? For not finish. But we started with the basics of covering cake. So you need your foam pad. You need your foam pad. What do I use the foam pad to do? Some frail. Do you know what I mean by framing? If you don't know, so, you know one thing about teaching, when it's more than one person is, somebody will always feel that my question sounds stupid. If we all feel that we know it, why are we here? Abi? When it comes to learning, I don't joke with it. Don't feel intimidated. If you don't know, they shout at me, no. They'll teach you. That's so yeah, that's how we used to do it over there in America. And you don't know. If you don't know it, you say, I don't know it. Anybody that wants to teach you, will teach you. Anybody that feels that because you don't know it, they now look down on you, it's not a good teacher. Because a good teacher is always willing to teach. Happiness is that you that can teach you, you are understanding me. Remember, I'm supposed to fill this with my card. You come with my card. So I'm going to be working with it this way. Freely makes it look more realistic. It will now give me that very thin mouth of a flower and also make this to be wavy. It will not be this straight. It's supposed to be wavy. Some places up, some places down. Do you understand what I mean? What was the last thing I said? And what kind of bag? Always open. Because I know she didn't hear the last thing I said. I am very sure. She's very far from what I said last. So I wanted to know which part you are eating. Is it perfect? Okay, I've done one before. Now, this is my round cutter. Remember, I'm supposed to frill. I've said it how many times? I'm supposed to frill. Then after frilling, I put just a little amount of water in the middle and I fold it into two. This is the first step. Okay? Now, from this point, you have two options. I fold it into two. Then some people will bring this one up, fold it this way, just like these gathers we did. Go this way and go this way. See that this one followed a sequence, a pattern. It's like it's three places. So some people fold it this way. I also show you how I fold mine because I don't like things in pattern. I love things just having its own way. So I fold. This one is the basics. It must suit this. Fold it into two. And then what do I do to mine? I do as if I'm bringing it up. As I'm bringing it up, it's frailing. As I'm bringing up, it's frailing. Do you understand? I just hold the two edges, bring it up. See, it's almost like that, but this one is more defined than this one. If it's frilled, you see the beauty. So you just keep doing this. So that's what they are going to be doing. Just keep doing it. It's very easy, Abi. So when I feel that I've done enough to get me, all these things, now one flower you see they do. One carnation. Are you guys understanding what I'm doing? Yes. So will you be practicing your carnation flower? You know that you can use your leftover fondant to do it. But for flowers, it's advisable that you use what? You use what? to make your flowers. Because if you make this flower with your normal fondant, and what happened to sister in 1807 repeat itself again, what happened to this flower? Okay. Nice. Okay, so I'll pack this one so you people see what I'm doing. Maybe other person will come and do, because we are rounding up. Our time is up. Okay, so I'll start attaching it. Remember last time I did this thing in water? You see that one I'm using over. You see, I'm not dipping in water every time, because too much water spoils what you are doing. You just need moist. Because they say deep in water doesn't mean it means the ocean. It just means. So I attach the first one. It's coming small, Abi. I put a little more. You know, area. You don't see it now. I don't attach two. Now two be this. Abi, make I join another one. Make it come for you. Have you seen it? Is it coming? Yes. Is it coming up? So this place now is long. You see that here is falling short, likewise here. So the next place is going to be here. So you don't keep attaching to one side. You want to make it to look bulky, like a ball. Are you seeing it? It's forming round. Abi? It's coming round. You see now that it's lacking, Abi? I feel that. So I can make this flower to be as big as possible. Do you not know the flower we are creating? Do you know the flower we are creating? Yes. Some people still don't know the flower we are creating. And those ones who don't know go to look at like this. And they know the name, but they don't know what the flower looks like. Some know the name, but they don't know what the actual flower looks like. That's why they can't relate to what we are creating. Is it coming up? Yes. Is it coming up? Yes. Yeah. Is it coming up? Yeah. Do you now understand it? Have you ever seen this fere flower? Yes. The fere now. You now understand with the fere Abi? So I can keep attaching, or I can make this just be one. Now, for what we are making. Now, if I want to put florist wire, after making this at the back, I can attach my florist wire. That's if you are going to be putting it inside your cake. You attach your florist wire, your kebab stick, whatever you are going to use, okay, on it. So I said you can actually make one and use immediately, or you leave it for some time. See that it's not falling down. Oh, sorry, darling. Bless you. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Yeah. It's standing on its own. It's standing on its own. Have you seen it now? So if I put this remaining one, I'm done. Thank you. So you can use your leftover fondants, add more PMCs to it. So you can see I created a smaller version. So because I made the big one doesn't mean it has to be only the big one. Area where they say you cannot agree. You cannot get choice. Okay, so have you seen it? Have you seen it? That's the end of our class.
All right, a round of applause for our.
What is a cake without cakes of colors? With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado fondant, it tells you what can judge the cake by its cover. Soft, sleek, our color bank to you gives the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake, what is comes a cake recipe without pops of colors. With Acabado fondant, colors you are the essence can judge the cake celebration by its cover. Soft, sleek, it tells you what and who is celebrating. Acabado fondant, our color bank perfect gives the freedom to explore your creativity and style. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake comes a great recipe. What Acabado fondant cake you without pop can judge the cake of colors by its cover. Soft, sleek, colors are the essence of the celebration. Acabado fondant, it tells you what finishing and who is celebrating. Our color bank gives the freedom to explore your creativity and style. Cakes are great. With every great cake, a perfect finishing recipe. With Acabado fondant, you can judge the cake. What is a cake without cakes of colors? With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado fondant, it tells you what can judge the cake by its cover. Soft, sleek, our color bank to you gives the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great.
usual, we have a very small token for our facilitator. Please, can we call our sister upstage again, Mr. and Mrs. Annie?
What is a cake without cakes of colors? With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado Fondant, it tells you what can judge the cake by its cover. Soft, sleek, our color band to you gives the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado Fondant, a perfect finishing. Acabado colors, a perfect. What is a cake without cakes of colors? With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado Fondant.
Okay. Okay, Acabado meet and greet.
19.0.
Acabado meet and greet.
19.0.
I can see we are all fired up, and I want to thank our mama for that wonderful presentation, and also want to appreciate Cake Esperanza Cake for that wonderful topic that she gave to us. Please, a round of applause for her. Now, that said, know that the winner for the cake, Acabado cake syrup, will be mentioned, will be announced on 26th of August. On the 26th of August, okay? Just know that the winner will be announced on the 26th. And if you're not following us on Instagram, please make sure to do that at Acabado_products. Now, say to your neighbor, neighbor. Say to your neighbor, neighbor, neighbor. Say to your neighbor, 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 neighbor. Give me your Instagram handle. Now, exchange your Instagram handle. Exchange your Instagram handle. Make sure to connect your neighbor's Instagram handle. That's when you promote yourself, your business, get more clients online, and also get close contact with people that you're sitting with them. So please make sure to connect that Instagram handle. Okay? Now, I gave us an assignment earlier on today. I said there are two products. There are two products that Acabado brought to you. Who can tell me those two products? Who can tell me those two products? Okay, Mama, tell us.
Edible spirits.
Acabado edible spirits and
Cake soda.
cakes up. Now, please, a round of applause for us. Now, if you don't know that Acabado has edible spirits, know that now, okay? We have edible spirits and we also have cake subs now. So please know that we have it, and if you need it, our store is right there for your purchase, okay? Likewise, every other product we have the fondant, we have icing sugar.
What is a cake without cakes are great. Colors. With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado Fondante, it tells you what can judge the cake by its color. Soft, sleek, our color band to you gives the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado Fondante.
Acabado means increase. Acabado means increase. Acabado means increase.
What is a cake without cakes are great. Colors. With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado Fondante, it tells you what can judge the cake by its color. Soft, sleek, our color band to you gives the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado Fondante, a perfect finishing. Acabado coloring.
Now remember, I said part of my hobby is to share gifts. I like sharing gifts. Yes. Okay? So I want you guys to follow me in that momentum that I'm going. If I go like this, you follow me. If I go like this, you follow me. Okay? So follow me in that direction that I'm going. Okay? Acabado means and read. Now, who is ready for our next class? Who is ready for our next class? Okay, now if you're ready, I want you to sit back. What I want you to do now, and director, now, if you're ready for the lecture, I need you guys to sit back, relax, bring out your pen, bring out your writing materials, as we welcome Cake Expression.
flat dummy now. And you get one the flat dummy now. So I tried to use this one in the office. So I cover this side so I can use this place. So if I want to bring another flat dummy now, you may not be able to see it well. So I think the high one will be okay. So I don't know, I'm going to sit down now. You can see. Are you looking at it? No. Yes. Why do I sit down? It's not the battery, right? Yes. I don't sit down. So what we want to do here is what we call abstract painting. And this type of painting I want to do is something you can just put in your regular cake. Your ready to go cake. And you get it. It's not going to be something serious this time around. Something that you can just try every day. And you get it. Okay? So we are going into abstract impressionist flower painting, so floral hearts. And we are working with the floral heart. We make use of palette knife. But that's another method that you can use both palette knife and cake brushes, different brushes with it. But this time I can use ordinary brush to make abstract. But we talk about abstract in cake. When we talk about abstract in cake, right here, we are talking about impression, not what is really there. The difference between in painting, like flowers, the difference between realism with impressionism. Impressionism is like an impression of a thing. You just see color splash on something. You can't really pick up the color. You can't really pick up the flower, but you know there's a flower there. You know, like this one. This one looks like a realism. The realism now, you can actually see the petals one more. But impressionism, if you go to my work, you see different types there. Yeah. I have impressionism, I have impasto, I have different Are you getting me? So realism is what I can paint, you see the flower. But impressionism, that is what is involved in our work. It's one of the modern cake art that we have. We have a few people into it abroad. Sintaire, is it Sintaire cake? If you know Sintaire lines. Yes, there are many. There are about 4 or 6 international that are into this. And some Korean guys are into what we are going to do now. Are you getting me? So it's like impression, but the way you splash your color. If you are good at this one, you can still even do bed with it. So I don't want to go into the one that is deep, because I want you to go back to your offices now, be able to make use of this. At least this one I will do. Try this one at home and be able to make use of it now when you get to your office. And to put in your normal regular cake. You get this now, so I have to go down. So we are going to impressionist. So we have different. If you want to buy this, they are in set actually. So you can buy the set. Normally we have about 3 regular mounts in the set, but they are much more than that. But the thing about this thing is that if you are good, you don't need to buy. If you are good, it's only one knife. I can paint the whole street. I can paint everything on this. It's only one. Are you getting me? So when you find by me using all this one. But in the class, we are teaching how to do, this one is 2D. That's a 3D, this is different for this. That we call it cake sculpturing. Cake sculpturing is different from the 2D. Are you getting me? That one now you can measure the height. You see the cake coming out very well. The sugar coming out very well. That one 2D and 3D cake sculpturing. But this one is 2D. Are you getting me? But what we want to do is impressionism. Impressionism is just like a texture on the cake. Are you getting that one like in pasto? Something that you can read, but not something that you can bring out one way. Are you getting me? So that's what we want to do. So I'm going to not to waste our time. Mix. I just have this color on my panels. I quickly pack here. So let's just use this one. What I'm going to use now. What I want to do now is you can use edible color. You can use Acabado color. This is one of their color, green. Are you guessing?
What is a cake without cakes of colors? With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado fondant, it tells you what can judge the cake by its color. Soft, sleek, our color bank to you gives the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake, what is comes a cake recipe without pops? of colors. With Acabado fondant, colors are the essence can judge the of the celebration by its cover. Soft, sleek, it tells you what and who is celebrating. Acabado fondant, our color perfect, gives the freedom to explore your creativity and style. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake comes a great recipe. What Acabado fondant cake you without pop can judge the cake of colors by its cover. Soft, sleek, colors are the essence of the celebration. Acabado fondant, it tells you what finishing and who is celebrating. Our color bank gives the freedom to explore your creativity and style. Cakes are great. With every great cake, a comes a great recipe. With Acabado fondant, you can judge the cake by its cover. What soft, is sleek, cake easy to without pops of colors? Acabado fondant, colors are the essence of the celebration. It tells you what and who is celebrating. Our color bank gives freedom to explore your creativity. Every great cake and style comes a great recipe. Acabado colors. With Acabado fondant, you can judge the cake by its cover. Soft, sleek, easy to use. Acabado fondant, cake, a perfect without finishes of colors. Colors are the essence of the celebration. It tells you what cakes and who great is celebrating. Every great cake comes our color bank gives the freedom to explore your creativity. With Acabado fondant, you can judge the cake by its colors. Soft, sleek, easy to use. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. What is a cake without pops of colors? Colors are the essence of the celebration. With every great cake comes it tells you what recipe and who is celebrating. With Acabado fondant, gives the freedom can judge the cake your creativity cover and style. Sleek, easy to use. Acabado colors. Acabado fondant, finishing. A perfect finishing. What is a cake without pops? Cakes of colors. Great. With every great cake comes colors are the essence of the celebration. With Acabado fondant, you can judge the cake is celebrated by its cover. Soft, our color bank easy to use. The freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake comes a great recipe of colors. With Acabado fondant, are the essence can judge the celebration by its cover. Soft, it tells you easy to use and who is celebrating. Acabado fondant, our color bank a gives the freedom to explore your creativity and style. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake comes a great recipe. What is Acabado for?
The one thing about cake art, this impressionist part. Even if you are not good at covering, you can use to make design on the cake. even font design. You get it now. If your covering is not that smooth, you don't have to make it smooth. You can splash color. You can splash like you splash. But if you are splashing color, it will be very light color. You can make and splash color light. Do you understand now? So when I've just come in about 30 minutes ago, I just rush out and apply this one. That's what I'm going to use dummy. I don't want to use board because you may not see it. Yeah. But you don't put flat. So I decided to just with this to make it easier for you. So you can splash. I just cover this one. Sorry, I don't know how to use the right hand. See, I'm not. So you can be raw. You can be raw. You can make it more attractive. You get it now? Yes. It can be raw, so you make it more attractive. No, she's you are not seeing.
Don't worry, yes.
Do you see now?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So when you now have your work, if you want this one, or you can still make it just plain, but if you're splashing anything at the back, which is a very light color. So you don't have two colors fighting each other. Are you getting me? So if you don't want to make flower now, if you look at the spray of a bunch of a rose, like the spray now, what you see first is that fillers and the leaves. Are you getting me? Assuming that you want your flower to be this form. Maybe you want to come this form, like the second form. Yes. So you just take your. I want to put my hand at angle 45. I mostly use angle 45 when I'm working. If I'm working, I use angle 45. So let's do. So if that one now, I want to mix my brown. Like I'm having little brown and green together. This color. You will stand as the stem. You get. You will stand as the stem for me. So this one now, you can as well use piping bag, nozzle 2 to do this. But most times, I just get my own thing here. I try to make that circle. Did you see now? What's a plastic? The way this one is now, you can just put happy birthday in the middle if you want to. Or you just put 48 or 40 at the middle if you want. Do you understand it now? Yes. Do you have any question to this one? Is it simple? Now, for the flower, I'm putting my hand at angle 45. I'm going to place my hand at angle 45. And I have to leave my class. I have private class now. Let's just do something, right? So I'm placing my hand at angle 40. So angle 45, you need to understand how to use it. I'm using from here to this place. I'm placing at angle 45. This is angle 90. This angle is wrong. I'm placing my hand at angle what? 45. 45 is this. This one is 30 is wrong. So many things that even if you check it online like 100 million times, what it is, you don't understand it. You don't understand how I'm loading and the positioning of my hand. Do you understand me? That's how I have to explain it to you now. So I'm putting my hand at 45 to get that leaf. So I want to pack leaf now. Most times if you are patching petals, you can spread. But for impressionism, you don't need to spread. So at 45, see? I'm just cleaning it. When you load it at 45, you clean it. Do you get now? So you have this. If you put at 45, like you put 45, it will pack. It's 45, it will pack. At 45, you turn it back. You get it now? So when I want to place it down, you're going to play. For the leaves, it's going to land with this place. It's It's going to land, unless we are doing all those fillers that use the teeth to land it. So it's going to land with the base. So I'm landing with the base to do this. When you land with the base, you get the base, you press it down and you remove. And you pull. When you are pulling, make sure you ascend, like you ascend back. Not that you will drag, but if you continue to drag, like you pull, if there's any other fetters beside you, are going to push it that way. So you learn to do what? To ascend back. Like I'm putting it down now. Okay, let me see. Hope you're seeing it. So you have one here, put it down. You see the leaf now? So that is that. So I'm going to put more leaf now. You know, I told that it's impressionism. You also have to be. You also have to be a perfect leaf. Are you getting it? You get it. So I'm having that now. Let me see. Yes, that is 10. Even this one, you can see how attractive it is. Now, there's a lot of people, like artists, going into cake making now. Most of the people that you travel to go and meet are most of them are artists. Are you getting me? You have to be very, very creative to remain in the business. There's a lot of people inside it. All this one is require constant practice. You need to practice. Please have time for yourself. It is only 4 hours in a week. Sit down. If I'm making flour, this is rose. Let me try petunia with this method. Continue that. Continue doing that. You get it. Are you getting it?
Hello, my excuse me. Does they have this thing have numbers like the way? Hello, my there's numbers. Okay, it has numbers.
They have number. I don't know. I use the last one. You see, the small one. Yeah, I can use any one to work. Like for impressionist, you can even need only one to do it. But for this one, you need about 3 or 4 to do it. To do this. This one is different from this. That I want to do. So now, let's do impressionist blossom. Like all these blossoms I normally put on my whipped cream. You can put this one on your whipped cream. Yes. So I want to spread now. I told you that if you're using color, always make sure you use a color that is. You use the color very light. Don't dip your color inside it and make it look like agege. Yeah? Just put little color. You get it now. Yeah? So I know that you said that this Oyibo color is not this. If you're using a Acabado color, I have a Acabado color too. I'll use it too. What I'm saying is that use small. So when it gets darker, you can make your work with 4. You get it now. You can make your work with 4. Any color that you use, even Pele, all this kind of color that we make in Nigeria, we are producing in Nigeria, they are highly concentrated. So do the list, make it attractive. I use them a lot, and you won't even know. You get it now. When you see, look at a foreign color, it is normal color I use it to. You understand me now? So just put that, have that one in mind. So I'm going to add a little white. This is their pink. So this time around now, I'm making something like a petals. See? I want to pack. Look at, it's the movement of my hand. That's the whole thing here. It's different from this. This one, I want to move my hand. The movement of my hand can make the difference here. So I'm going to pack it to one side. See? I want 5, normally petunia, blossom, we have these 5 petals. If you are doing 3D, you use something like this. For this one, you use something like this. Let me just teach you this one. This one is easy. But if I take you a real flower, you may not be able to get it any better. But this one, I believe that you can put it in your normal cake. So look at my hand. So I'm going to press my hand now and turn it. See? Do you see that one? Yes. So I'm placing my hand again and turning this. Are you not seeing petals there? I have white on it a little. Placing my hand again. You see now? I want 5. So I'm placing this one again. So you now have the 4th one.
Is it not easy?
Yes.
Don't tell me it's not easy.
Until we try it.
Until you start practicing. You know about butter now. You know that when you're working on butter, it's not like fun that you don't press around too much. This is easy. If you are working with whipped cream, first freeze your whipped cream for some minutes. Freeze it for about 30 minutes or so. You cannot take other whipped cream and apply it on it. If you are using Italian marinara and the other one to do the same thing. You get it now. This is the smallest, the simplest one I can teach. Are you getting it? You. And you can get you see? If you want to put, let's say put another one here. You see me, I move my hand. Yes. Okay. Yes. This, can you do this? It's not simple.
Practice makes perfect.
So now I can even make a little, let me say, impression. So maybe I can, maybe let me put something like this here, like a daisy, not sunflower this time around. Is it difficult? Hello?
Did you change the knife?
Yes, now for another one. You can actually use that one too. You can actually use that one too. You see now?
Almost the same way you did it.
Yes. Yes, the same way I make this. You get it now. So let's just make one or two of this one here. Let's make one or two of this one here. I know you finish this one, you get to your office. It's very simple. It's simple. Try it. Are you getting me? One thing about you people is that when you try something once, you just drop it. You don't want to try again. When I read that somebody that make the person that invented this our light that we are using now, this bulb, say you try 1,001 times. If you have stopped at the first and the fifth trial, will you be having lights now? Continue till you get it. Sit down with it. Anytime you want to work, pray about it. Pray about it. God will lead you. Sometimes when you sleep, you still dream about this. Yes. You forget about it. Sometimes when you are going on the street, idea will not be coming on your head to your head. Okay, if I stop my hand like this, okay, let me go and try it. Sit down and try it. You get it now? We are trying. So I want to make this channel inside. Hello. This one is simple.
This your mixture.
It's butter. No. It's butter. It's your normal American butter. So if you want to make it like you want to make it like, you should first thing about you know how to make a good American butter cream. I mean, some of you whip too much air into your cream, into your butter. If you mix too much air into your butter, some people are like that. I've seen some people that their butter cream is very, very heavy. It's difficult to work with something like that. But when you put your lips to food, bad. So go and learn how to make good butter cream. You get it now. It's butter cream. This one I don't have butter cream. I had it
little butter to it. Because I want it soft, you can add little butter to it. If you have a good short meat, you can add short meat to it, good one. You can add it to it. You get it now. You see now, this is half of this. So I want to fill the inside. See. I like light to show. To make it look really like a show. So we put light. Listen now. So I can now do the filler. Like so these are the fillers. Now that you have three petals, you just fill. So you do fillers. I make it tight, I make it a little bit heavy here, and just spin it down. You get it now. So you can get a tinier leaf now. I like working with the two cones of the leaf. You can get a tinier leaf now. It's a filler too. So when you have that, this thing, just get a tiny. Use the tip of your palette knife, the tip of the palette knife. Yeah. To get this. This is how tiny it is. Do you have any questions?
What is a cake without cakes of colors? With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado fondant, it tells you what can judge the cake by its cover. Soft, sleek, our color band to you gives the freedom to explore.
That is it though. So I don't need to just fill up, and that is it. That's it. Do you have any question? Most do not something. Pick the phone and ask this question. Go on from here. Then you're coming back. I don't know this place. So you cannot put your happy 40 or happy birthday with your nozzle.
Thank you. God bless you, ma'am. Thank you for coming. So beautiful.
Please, oh. Ma, this thing will shake. Oh. This thing should not. You look like Igbo. Huh? You look like Igbo. Yeah, Igbo. What's up? Hey, cameraman. This is charging.
What is a cake without cakes are great. Colors. With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado fondant, it tells you what can judge the cake who by its cover. Soft, sleek, our color bank to you gives the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake, what is comes a great recipe without pops of colors. With Acabado fondant, colors you are the essence can judge the cake the celebration by its cover. Soft, sleek, it tells you what and who is celebrating. Acabado fondant, our color bank perfect gives the freedom to explore your creativity and style. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake comes a great recipe. What Acabado fondant you without pop can judge the cake colors by its cover. Soft, sleek, colors are the essence of the celebration. Acabado fondant, it tells you what finishing and who is celebrating. Our color bank gives the freedom to explore your creativity and style. Cakes are great. With every great cake, a perfect great recipe. With Acabado fondant, you can judge the cake by its cover. What soft, is a cake easy to use pops of colors? Acabado fondant, colors are the essence of the celebration. It tells you what and who is celebrating. Our color bank gives cakes to explore your creativity. Every great cake and style comes a great recipe. Acabado colors. With Acabado fondant, you can judge the cake by its cover. Soft, sleek, easy to use. Acabado fondant, cake a perfect without pops of colors. Colors are the essence of the celebration. It tells you what cakes and who are great is celebrating. Every great cake, our color bank gives the freedom to explore your creativity and Acabado fondant, you can judge the cake by its cover. Soft, perfect, sleek, easy to use. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. What is a cake without pops of colors? Colors are the essence of the celebration. With every great cake comes it tells you what recipe and who is celebrating. With Acabado fondant, gives the freedom to explore your creativity and style. Sleek, easy to use. Acabado colors. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. What is a cake without pops? Cakes of colors. Great. With every great cake Colors are the essence of the celebration. With Acabado fondant, you can judge the cake is celebrated by its cover. Soft, our color back easy to use the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake comes a great recipe of colors. With Acabado fondant are the essence can judge the celebration by its cover. Soft, it tells you easy to use and who is celebrating. Acabado fondant, our color back, a perfect freedom to explore your creativity and style. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake comes a great recipe. What is Acabado fondant without pops? Can judge the cake by its cover. Soft colors are the essence of the celebration. Acabado fondant, it tells you what perfect finishing and who is celebrating. Our color bank gives the freedom to explore your creativity and style. Cakes are great. Acabado color, every great cake, a perfect finishing, a great recipe. Acabado fondant, you can judge the cake by its cover. What is soft, the cake, sleek, without pops of colors. Acabado fondant colors are the essence of the celebration. It tells you what and who is celebrating. Our color bank gives the freedom to explore your creativity. With every great cake style comes a great recipe. Acabado colors. With Acabado fondant, you can judge the cake by its cover. Soft, sleek, easy to use. What is Acabado fondant without perfect finishing of colors? Colors are the essence of the celebration. It tells you what cakes are great. Celebrate with every great cake. Our color banks gives the freedom to explore your creativity and style. With Acabado fondant, you can judge the cake Acabado color by its cover. A perfect soft, sleek, easy to use. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. What is the cake without pops of colors? Colors are the essence of the celebration. Are great. With every great cake, it tells you what great recipe and who is celebrating. With Acabado fondant, gives the freedom to judge the cake, your creativity by its cover and style. Soft, sleek, easy to use. Acabado colors. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. What is a cake without pops?
You understand? Inside your brain. Okay, let us call a number.
My number is 080 357 89 247.
247. You said it now.
I should say it again.
Yes.
It's 080
Yes, ma'am.
357 89 247.
Did you get it?
Yes.
So you can also follow me on Instagram as
Take a spreadsheet.
for more, you see other designs. So you can inspire yourself and how you can make colors. Help me all, you see many of them.
So please
So
don't
I'm
allow
happy
me
that
to
you are
get
enjoying at least you get something. That's very important.
Don't flash out.
For that.
Acabado meet and greet. So we have a little token here that we're going to be presenting to our mama cake expression, and we are going to be saying thank you, sorry, don't worry.
What is a cake without cakes are great. Colors. With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado fondant, it tells you what can judge the cake by its color. Soft, sleek, our color easy to use gives the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake, what is comes a cake recipe without pop?
Who are still yet to join us, please make sure you do on our YouTube channel at Starts Right Recipe and get a wonderful view that you'll see here. These wonderful faces, courtesy of the Acabado Digital Team Department. Please a round of applause for Acabado. You cannot stop me. Okay. So, for our last class for today, hope you are ready. Hope you are ready. Okay. Now, I would like to call up stage the last facilitator for today, by name Brian Vic Cakes. Please a round of applause for him.
What is a cake without cakes are great. Colors. With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado fondant, it tells you what can judge the cake by its color. Soft, sleek, our color easy to use gives the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing.
all this tasting and molding, they now remove food from our mouth. Because some of the bakers cannot, they'll say, I will not go through that stress. It's better I should go and paint paper and paste on it. But even if you paste something, when a real somebody that is doing a cake topper presented his or her own, you hide your face. You understand? Topper is very, very important and beautiful to buy a gift. It's not only shoes that you can use as a topper. You can use house. You can use bags, depending on how you want your kids to look. Because I have seen a situation whereby one baker, yeah, came to me and said that they are doing opening, their church wants to open their church. So, but she's not the one that they gave the job, but she wants to carry her own something and put there. So I say, what you want to spoil the market for the person where they gave the job? He say, at least let them know that I am doing. So after she make her cake finish, I now help her to do the church. She now carry it and put on top of the cake. Lo and behold, the bishop say that they will not count the one they ordered. That one. So, but that one is also beautiful. You understand? So the more you do your homework very well, right, the more customer you get. So now,
What is a cake without cakes of colors? With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado fondant, it tells you what can judge the cake who by its cover. Soft, sleek, our color band to you gives the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake, what is comes a cake recipe without pop.
When you want to do something like modeling or topper, two things will enter your mind. Did I need templates? Or did I need to form balls? In any modeling that you want to do, that you don't have to use templates. The first thing, you have to form a very neat ball that cannot even, there's no trace of crack under your fondant. And if you cannot make a good one, at least our mama is selling fondant already made, very good. You understand? So first of all make a ball. Now, another thing is, when you want to mold, try to know the consistency of the fondant you want. If you as you see this one is soft. Then you have, if it's not the way you want it, you can add icing sugar. You can add icing sugar. You can add CMC. Although there is CMC in it, but you can add icing sugar and CMC to make it more fair. So if you have any question, you can ask me, because this class may not be that long in the house.
Sir, won't the icing sugar affect the consistency of the fondant? Maybe it's post breakage later or something.
If it's ready to break, but I don't think so. You have to introduce your CMC and add little water.
Okay. Right. It's still in No, I don't see vegetables.
Okay, you have to want to form ball. So we want to form our ball so that we start. So this is our ball. Then if you have any crack, because maybe you cannot be able to close all the cracks, make sure that the place the crack is, you face it under. I apply little pressure to go in. But even if it not enter inside, you make sure that that place that is cracked will be under. People cannot see it. So I need some apply shortening my hand. You form something like sausage. Then you choose where will be your front. Remember, we want to create shoe out of this. I'm not using templates. Like sneakers. So you find something. Create something like gold. Then walk around. And you're not seeing it. I'm trying to create the hooks.
There. There's a picture.
Sorry, they said there's no CMC.
Okay.
I started with I have put a number of lollipops.
I see sugar.
So we don't have CMC.
To balance it.
It's affecting it. If you are decorating your cake, sorry, if you are decorating your cake, you are moving. Don't do the haste to finish on time or get tired. If you do something and you feel that this thing is not that, don't say that, go like that, because you don't know who will see that in your job. Yeah, let's something like sausage. Adding any sausage. Try to create create a hole, try to form the place that you use your leg.
Audience.
Then try to walk around here. Are you seeing what I'm doing?
Yes.
Walk around the edges. Then look for your modeling tools. Look for your modeling tools. Then try to get place starting from like make I first make a line, then I will try to make it more deeper. Same line. Same line. And this side, make it more deeper. Then you try to press this piece inside. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Then watch. Place this piece inside. Try to cut here. Then you decide which side of legs you want, whether na left or right. If it is this side, just try to
What is a cake without cakes are great. Colors. With every great cake comes a coloring recipe at the essence of the celebration. With Acabado fondant, it tells you what can judge the cake by its cover. Soft, sleek, our color bag to you gives the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake, what is comes a cake recipe without pops of colors. With Acabado fondant, colors you are the essence can judge the cake of the celebration by its cover. Soft, sleek, it tells you what and who is celebrating. Acabado fondant, our color perfect gives the freedom to explore your creativity and style. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake comes a great recipe. What Acabado fondant cake you without pop can judge the cake of colors by its cover. Soft, sleek, colors are the essence of the celebration. Acabado fondant, it tells you what finishing and who is celebrating. Our color bank gives the freedom to explore your creativity and style. Cakes are great. With every great cake, a perfect finishing great recipe. With Acabado fondant, you can judge the cake by its cover. What soft, is sleek, cake easy to without use pops of colors. Acabado fondant, colors are the essence of the celebration. It tells you what and who is celebrating. Our color bank gives freedom to explore your creativity. Every great cake and style comes a great recipe. Acabado colors. With Acabado fondant, you can judge the cake by its cover. Soft, sleek, easy to use. Acabado fondant, cake a perfect without finishes of colors. Colors are the essence of the celebration. It tells you what cakes and who great is celebrating. With every great cake comes our color bank gives the freedom to explore your creativity. With Acabado fondant, you can judge the cake by its colors. Soft, sleek, easy to use. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. What is a cake without pops of colors? Colors are the essence of the celebration. With every great cake comes it tells you the recipe and who is celebrating. With Acabado fondant, gives the freedom to explore your creativity and style. Sleek, easy to use. Acabado colors. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. What is a cake without pops? Cakes of color great. With every great cake comes colors are the essence of the celebration. With Acabado fondant, it tells you what you can judge the cake is celebrating by its cover. Soft, our color bank easy to use the freedom to explore your creativity. Acabado fondant, a perfect finishing. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. every great cake comes a great recipes of colors. With Acabado fondante are the essence can judge the celebration by its cover. Soft, sleek, it tells you what to use and who is celebrating. Acabado fondante, our color bank, gives the freedom to explore your creativity and style. Acabado colors, a perfect finishing. Cakes are great. With every great cake comes a great recipe. What is Acabado fondante without pops? Can judge the cake by its cover. Soft colors are the essence of the celebration. Acabado fondante, it tells you a perfect finishing and who is celebrating.
You have to pause. But it's better to use pizza cutter. You have like pattern, you can use it before. Then apply your so now having done this we need to create a hole for the list. Are we following? Let's roll from this. Try to so that it can enter here. Last one. If you want to hide the list, see what you do. Just so I think and carry something like this and put it on top. It's more creative than the pasted something and pressed on top of that. So I think here is the end of this. How would I put it? When if I come to a place like this, I try to, as much as possible. Something like I will try to do something that at least somebody that starts case today can be able to do. You understand? Not that I will come and be showing you my mom. After the end of the day, you get confused. And you are not learning anything, just that I just finally show you how how very good I am, but you will not have anything. So if you really want to know how strong you follow that person, know that person is very strong. So that is it. Thank you very much.
That's the last class for today. And I want to appreciate everyone who's been around that came to this event. And also the video out there. I want to thank you. It was subscribing. God invites your friends to come and subscribe. Also, don't forget that the Acabado Fun Dance Challenge is on. So start submitting your video and stand a chance of winning 100,000 naira. Okay? Until we see you next time, next edition on Acabado 2.0. Thank you and God bless. Bye.